Hello guys, welcome back. In this video we are going to talk about creating the Splunk users, assigning roles to them and some basic concepts behind it, and in the end, as I said, we'll see the demo about it. So Splunk offers three types of authentication system. The first is the native authentication system, which will be in the scope of this video. Second is the LDAP and the scripted authentication API. So there are 2 points to remember before we begin. The first is Splunk authentication always has a higher precedence than any authentication system, any external authentication system to be specifically. The second part is if you are using the Splunk Enterprise free license, so it will not support any user authentication system. So I have already created a video about this part, so you can find that video link in the description below. So you can see there are difference between the Splunk Enterprise license and Splunk Enterprise free license, so you will get more information about it. So now we'll talk about the creating the users, and yes, there are two ways to create a new users and assign roles. So as I already mentioned, we can create the users from Splunk Web UI, and the second is a command line interface. So here are some naming guidelines about creating the users and roles. So both users and roles should not have a spaces, colon or any forward slashes. And this is important that Splunk usernames are case insensitive. So you can see the example on the screen. And yes, role names must be lowercase characters only. So these are very basic and minor guidelines which we should follow while creating users and creating the roles. So now let's begin to the demo. So to access this functionality, you have to go to settings, and you will see the user and authentication part. So we have to create a users for our demo. So I'll go to the users, and here we can create a new user. So this is very simple thing to do. So I'll just give a username, for example user1, and the name and email address are optional. So I'll set a password for this user, and also you can choose the default app which is you can assign for this user, which will be opened when this user logged into the Splunk. So if you see here, there are different default roles which are already provided by Splunk, and also for this user, a user is selected default role for this user. So we are going to talk about these roles and capabilities in our upcoming video in more detail. So for time being, I'll keep it a default and I'll move further. So here I'll just uncheck it because I don't want to change the password on first login, and I'll save it. So you will see the user one has created, and you can just log out from this user admin user, and you can see whether you can log in with this user. So yes, it is logged in. So now we'll see how to create user from CLI. First you have to open the command prompt in administrator mode, and then navigate to your Splunk installation directory, and after that use this command. So I have already copied in order to save the time, so I'll explain this command. So Splunk add user, username is user2 here, then password is user2 pass, and I have assigned the power role to this user, and authentication is the credential of my local Splunk instance, which will allow me to log in into the Splunk to create the user2. So I'll just hit the enter. So this should create a user2 on our Splunk, and this user2 will also reflect in this user section. So we'll just visit the web UI and refresh this page. So you should see the user2 is added here, yes, and the roles power user is assigned power, and for this user one is a user. So this way we can easily create a users from command line interface as well. So if you found this video useful, please do like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.